Helen from 66. Do you guys sometimes think that life is unfair? Because we do. Sometimes it just feels like the whole world is turning their back to us. And animals have the same feelings too.
But first of all, before we talk about fairness between animals and humans, what is fairness?
Fairness is the action towards two or more things. Fairness depends on the treatment that one thing gives to the other. Fairness also depends on the behavior that one thing treated to the other thing.
Animals have been treated really differently for ages. Do you know that sometimes some people kill and hurt animals just to entertain themselves? For example, in Spain, they kill bulls in the arena, which is horrible. They even laugh and encourage the person to kill the bulls.
Each year in Vietnam, there are thousands of animals illegally traded for meat. Sorry. For me. But luckily, there are some amazing people that have done some awesome job to save the poor animals. They work for the Save Vietnam's Wildlife, and they have saved 407 pangolins, 5 leopard cats, and 12 civets.
Some animals in Vietnam work in circuses. They are forced to stand up by 2 legs. They have to balance on a ball and ride bikes. They're caged in uncomfortable environments that doesn't have enough requirements for them to survive. And a lot of animals have died because of pollution, another problem in Vietnam. For example, a lot of fishes have died because of eating plastic bags in polluted lakes and oceans.
According to the history hit, in the medieval times, animals were treated like humans. For example, some worked as hunters, some were royal companions. In church, they even put a dog picture and statue.
The Ancient History Encyclopedia said that the animals in the ancient Egypt were treated as God. When the animal died, they will be buried with their royal owners.
Nowadays, animals are treated differently. They're treated like items. Animals also have feelings and emotions like humans too. Imagine they had to watch their family member die one by one. Imagine if that was you or your family member. How would you feel? Would you feel hurt or just laugh it off? Some people kill animals just for their skin, meat, head, and fur to make their decorations, clothing, and food.
To stop them, donate some money to some of the websites and organizations that protect the poor animals. For example, the WWF. They create natural environments for the animals, for the wild animals.
The dodo also rescues the animals from their owner who abused and abandoned them. After they rescue them, they post it on social media to make a short video or take a picture of the pets and post it on social media to ask for adoption.
Make some posts and post on your social media. Tell other people about this problem. Make speeches about this.
But there are some amazing people that have done some awesome job to save. But there are some amazing people that actually care for their pets and wild animals. In 2014, 20 people have saved more than 1,000 animals. For example, there's a dude named Jack in Florida, and he has saved a 180-kilogram bear in the 14th of July. Or maybe a woman named Ella has saved a dog standing on an iceberg while sailing in Russia in the 17th of December.
Some amazing owners dress up as their pet's favorite toy. Some pets even got their own room. There are owners who take on a new level. There was this guy who had a goat. His goat was super anxious when it heard that it has to go to the vet. So the guy gave him a chicken suit to make him feel better. How sweet is that?
Now, prepare some tissue for a heartbreaking story. There's one family and they have a pug. But the pug was old and he was on the edge of life and death. They wanted to make something special for him. So they made Christmas early so he can celebrate it with them before it's too late.
If you see anyone abusing an animal, tell them to stop before it's too late.
Before we end, who loves dogs? Raise your hand if you do. Okay, people who did not raise their hand, we'll make you love dogs after this part. Do you know that dog's sense of smell is 1,000 to 10 million better than yours? Your dog can smell your feelings too. Your dog is as smart as a 2-year-old toddler. Your dog even slept the same ways as their cat. That's enough fun facts. Let's talk about their appearance now.
I'm going to be specific and talk about two of our favorite dogs, which are Husky and Shiba. There are two kinds of Husky, brown with white and dark gray with white. It can get between 21 to 23 inches tall. Now about Shiba. There are three basic kinds of Shiba: tan sesame, cream, and black and gold. It is popular because of the big meme goats that get millions of views. Two of these are amazing dog breeds, but there is so much more that we can't say them all.
As they say, dogs are men's best friend, women's too. Dogs are as known as the most loyal breed kind of animals in the world. Some of you guys may know Hachiko. Hachiko is an Akita, and he was adopted by Professor Ueno.
But one day, Mr. Ueno died, and Hachiko was all alone. But he knew that Mr. Ueno was dead, but he didn't want to believe that. So every day, Hachiko came to the train station and waited for Mr. Ueno for 10 years until he died.
After Hachiko passed away in the movie, they even showed that Hachiko even dreamed Mr. Ueno returning after 10 years of waiting by Hachiko.
Our talk is going to end here. Thank you for listening and have a great day.